Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kayla and welcome. So I am back with another healthy meal prep video for y'all, and this one was probably my favorite one to film because I'm gonna be making fat bombs, and I love fat bombs. I mean, they're probably the best snack invention ever. Thumbs up if you agree. Anyway, so obviously I'm gonna be sharing 5 make-ahead fat bomb recipes. And if you're not familiar with what fat bombs are, they're basically a low-carb, high-fat, sugar-free dessert or snack option. And it's great for those that are trying to transition to more of a, low-carb, high-fat eating style like keto, or even what I do, like cyclical keto, where you go in and out of keto. And the thing that makes them so great is that they have very little effect on your insulin, so they don't really spike your insulin. In the presence of too much insulin, your body goes from fat burning mode to fat storing mode, and that's not what you want when you're trying to lose weight. So, if you're gonna snack on something, fat bombs are great because they really have little effect on your insulin levels and your blood sugar levels. So it keeps your body in that fat burning mode. And not to mention, fat bombs are super delicious and they really help to curb that sweet tooth. All right, let's jump right in and get started. We're gonna start with my chocolate almond butter fat bombs. Now I make these the most because number one, they're very easy to make and they're really delicious. We're gonna start by adding some melted coconut oil to a saucepan over medium heat, as well as some creamy almond butter. And I'm just gonna stir this until the almond butter is fully melted into the oil. Once it's melted, be sure to remove the saucepan from the stovetop. Next, let's add some vanilla extract, low carb sweetener, and today I'm going to be using this monk fruit sweetener. Now I also like to use birch xylitol. Both of these are my favorites, so I'm going to leave both of those linked for y'all below, and some cacao powder. I'm just going to mix this all together until it's fully combined, and now it's as simple as transferring the mixture into whatever molds you want to use. Today I'm going to use these silicone muffin liners, which are perfect for making fat bombs. I use these all the time. Then you're just going to freeze the fat bombs until they're firm and they're ready to go. I always reach for these anytime I'm craving a chocolate treat. And next up is my Almond Joy Fat Bombs, and these actually went viral on Pinterest last year, so I definitely wanted to include them in this video for all of my new subscribers. We're going to start by mixing some unsweetened shredded coconut with the cream from a can of full-fat coconut milk. And you want to make sure it's fully combined, so get in there and use your hands to really work that cream into the coconut. Then let's add some low-carb sweetener, vanilla extract, and chopped almonds. Go ahead and mix that again until it's fully combined. Now I'm just going to form little bite-sized balls, and you can make them whatever size you want to. Then add these to the freezer until they get firm. And once they're firm, it's time to make the chocolate glaze. I'm going to add a glass bowl on top of a saucepan with lightly boiling water. Then let's add some coconut oil and an unsweetened cacao chocolate bar. Now I usually get an organic one at the store, but I could only find this one from the Baker's brand, and it has 0 grams of sugar. I'm just going to continue to let the chocolate melt down until it's completely smooth. Then let's add in some low carb sweetener and a pinch of sea salt, and just continue to stir until the sweetener dissolves into the chocolate. Go ahead and remove that from the heat, and now I'm going to dip each ball into the chocolate glaze and make sure that it's fully coated. And because the balls are already frozen, the chocolate will begin to harden pretty quickly. Once they're done, you're just going to keep them stored in the refrigerator and serve them whenever you're ready. Now, if I had to pick one favorite fat bomb recipe of all the ones I've made, this would be it. Next, we have my gingerbread fat bombs. In a mixing bowl, I'm going to add some almond flour, low-carb sweetener, cinnamon, nutmeg, ground ginger, and a pinch of sea salt. Go ahead and mix all that up. Now, let's add some softened grass-fed ghee or butter. You can also use coconut oil. I'm just going to work that in with a fork first. Then I'm going to use my hands to make sure the ghee gets fully mixed in. Let's add a little bit more ghee, mix it again. And now I'm just going to roll this mixture into bite-sized balls, and we're going to place them in the refrigerator to get firm. And of course, feel free to drizzle a little bit of chocolate over top, and these are done. Next, we're going to make my energizing matcha fat bombs. In a mixing bowl, I'm going to add some coconut oil, and you do want it to be pretty firm, some softened coconut butter, and if you're not sure what that is, I'll leave that linked for y'all below, some coconut cream, and vanilla extract. I'm going to whip this up with a hand mixer. Then let's add some cinnamon and matcha powder. Let's mix it up again until it's fully combined. Now I'm going to add a low carb sweetener and a pinch of sea salt. Mix it up again.
I'm going to refrigerate this mixture for a few minutes just to let it firm up a little bit. Then I'm going to roll the mixture into bite-sized balls and coat them with hemp seeds. You do want to keep these stored in the refrigerator until they're ready to serve, but these are a great option when you need an extra boost of energy. And lastly, we have my white chocolate Blackberry Fat Bombs. To start, I'm going to add some pureed blackberries that I pureed in my food processor to a saucepan over medium heat. Then I'm going to add a low-carb sweetener and just continue to stir until the sweetener is fully dissolved. Now I'm going to fill my silicone muffin liners with the blackberry mixture, and then we're going to freeze these until they are firm. Once they're firm, you can go ahead and make the white chocolate mixture. First, I'm going to add some coconut oil to a saucepan over medium heat, along with some raw cacao butter. Now this is what gives it that white chocolate flavor. And I'm just going to continue to heat and stir this until it is fully liquefied. And it's as simple as adding this mixture on top of the frozen blackberries, and you're just going to freeze this again until it is firm. Now, if you're craving something that's different, you've got to try these.
Well, that is it for today's video. 5 Fat Bomb recipes. If you give any of them a try, comment below. Let me know what you think about them. If you enjoyed this recipe and you're enjoying this meal prep series, be sure to give this video a thumbs up to let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell icon to be notified every time I post a new video. And that's it for today. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.